Here's a fresh roundup of the top 5 most welcoming countries for Black individuals to relocate to. And honestly, you might find yourself mentally packing before we even hit the halfway mark. Let's face it, if you've ever thought there's got to be a better place for a new beginning, you're far from alone. Between tricky visa policies and those all-too-familiar cold stares, finding a destination that ticks all the right boxes, simple visa process, inclusive culture, personal safety, thriving Black communities, affordable cost of living, and real potential for growth, can feel like trying to find the one on a dating app in a city that just doesn't get you. But here's the good news. These countries do exist. Places where you can start over, feel genuinely welcomed, and build a life that feels like yours. Stick around. The 5 easiest countries for Black people to relocate to might surprise you. Okay, let's keep this global journey moving. Coming in at number 5, and trust us, it's a game changer, is Panama. This country doesn't just welcome you, it practically rolls out the VIP treatment. Panama uses the US dollar, which already makes things easier. But what really sets it apart is how easy they make it for Americans to move there. Thanks to the Friendly Nations visa, U.S. citizens can obtain legal residency through a process so smooth, you'll wonder why it's not more common. But Panama isn't just about a famous canal or a stylish hat. It's a cultural hotspot with Caribbean flavor, vibrant urban life, and here's the highlight: a deeply rooted Afro-Panamanian community. Black culture isn't an afterthought here. It's front and center, shaping music, food, art, and even politics. You'll not only feel at home, you'll feel seen. Let's talk practical perks. With the Friendly Nations visa, Panama is essentially saying, hey, we like Americans. Come stay as long as you'd like. No drama, no blood oaths, just a legit path to residency. And financially, chef's kiss. Using the US dollar means no conversions, no annoying mental math, and no surprise ATM fees. The cost of living? Super reasonable. Whether you want the buzz of Panama City or the chill vibes of beach towns like Coronado or Bocas del Toro, your money stretches way further than in the States. And the climate? Tropical all year. No snow, no bulky jackets, just sunshine, fresh mangoes, and the freedom to breathe easier every single day. So, could this be the restart button you've been looking for? It just might be. Whether you're done with the noise or just want a place where you're more than a statistic, Panama could be your perfect reset. Number 4. South Africa. A country where Black identity isn't a statement, it's simply life. Yes, there is a place where Black people are the majority, and the cities feel first world. Welcome to South Africa. This is where you walk into a boardroom, a bank, a coffee shop, even Parliament, and see Black faces not as tokens, but as leaders. It's not diversity, it's normalcy. South Africa is one of the smoothest transitions for English-speaking expats, especially Americans. English is everywhere, on street signs, in schools, at the store, and yes, on your Netflix subtitles. No need to download a language app unless you want to flex in Zulu or Xhosa. Infrastructure? Solid. Highways, Uber, private healthcare that actually delivers, and airports that connect you globally. No, you're not commuting via safari animals unless you really want to. And here's something to really consider. How would it feel to live in a place where you're not the diversity hire, but the cultural default? Where who you are doesn't have to be explained, defended, or dimmed down. The Black expat scene here is thriving. Americans, Brits, folks from the Caribbean. Number 3. Costa Rica. No military, Afro-Caribbean beaches, and vibes so laid back they're practically horizontal. Say hello to Costa Rica. And yes, you heard right. This country hasn't had an army since 1948. Instead of tanks, they chose teachers. Instead of war, they chose wellness. Their national motto? Pura vida. Literally, pure life. But it's more like a full-blown way of being. Costa Rica makes moving feel like less of a battle and more of a warm welcome. Whether you're a digital nomad, retiree, or just ready to live differently, their immigration system is one of the most flexible in the region. So here's the real question. Do you want to escape the noise or step into serenity? Because Costa Rica isn't just a break from chaos, it's an invitation to real peace. Number 2. Portugal, Europe, minus the judgmental side-eye. Yes, it exists, and it's called Portugal. Imagine a European country that doesn't grill you at the border, overcharge you for coffee, or treat you like a question mark. Instead, Portugal feels like Europe's laid-back cousin, generous, warm, and ready to pull up a chair just for you. While some European nations act allergic to immigration, Portugal's out here like, need a visa? Great. Planning to stay a while? Even better. Enter the D7 visa, an absolute favorite for remote workers, retirees, and digital nomads. You don't need 6 figures in the bank. If you have steady passive income or a remote gig, Portugal basically hands you the keys and says, red or white. And here's the kicker. While other parts of Europe might trail you with quiet tension, Portugal, especially in cities like Lisbon and Porto, is refreshingly different. There's a genuine live and let live vibe, low levels of racial tension, and growing communities of black expats who are thriving, not just surviving. Oh, and the Afro-Portuguese presence? Rooted in history, visible in culture. You're not just a visitor, you're part of a continuum. Healthcare, affordable and effective. We're talking doctor visits that cost less than your brunch bill back in the States. The weather? Mediterranean perfection. Think California sunshine without the wildfires, earthquakes, or rent that requires a second job. Still wondering if Portugal's too good to be true? Ask yourself this. What if your biggest stress was deciding between a lazy beach day or wandering through centuries-old castles? What if you could exist without constantly shrinking, explaining, or adjusting? Portugal doesn't just offer residency, it offers relief. It's Europe with the stress dialed way down, the hospitality turned way up, and yes, pastries worth writing home about. Number 1. Ghana. And at the very top, Ghana. A country that isn't just open to black people moving in, it's calling you home. Loudly, clearly, deliberately.
Let's skip the soft talk. Ghana isn't tossing vague slogans into the air. Through its right of return policy, Ghana has looked at the African diaspora and said, "This is your home too." In 2019, the year of return wasn't just a hashtag, it was a movement. Thousands from around the globe came to visit, and many never left. Why? Because Ghana gets it. It speaks English, it's affordable, it's warm, both in climate and in people. And most importantly, you'll be surrounded by those who see you, who understand you, who are you. Here, African heritage isn't a box to check, it's the beating heart of the nation. From Accra's energy to Cape Coast's history to the breathtaking beaches of Elmina, Ghana offers more than scenery, it offers substance. A place to build, to breathe, to belong. Thinking of starting a business, buying land, raising a family? Ghana gives you the chance to do all that in a place where your presence is the norm, not the exception. And you won't be alone. A fast-growing Black expat community is already laying the groundwork with relocation experts, Black-owned real estate companies, and social networks to guide you every step of the way. And those oceanfront properties? Chef's kiss. You could be sipping coconut water at sunset while building a legacy, not just a life. So here's the real question. How would it feel to move somewhere that doesn't just tolerate you, but welcomes you? Not as a guest, but as family? Because in Ghana, you're not immigrating, you're returning. That wraps up the list. The top 5 easiest countries for Black people to relocate to is officially yours. So, what's calling your name? Drop it in the comments. Smash that like button if you're walking away with new inspiration. And don't forget to subscribe to Beyond the Map for more life-changing content like this. Until next time, pack light, stay bold, and go where you're celebrated, not just tolerated.